Super Gumby with Team Scoop. Here doing a Son Gohan deck profile, Kid Gohan. This is like the early lab work tech going on here. We're building, I guess I'm doing about like 6-7 decks, so it's pretty time consuming, a lot of money to go back and forth, but it's good from the shot. So you got Son Gohan. During your turn, if you have a skillless battle card in play, this card gets plus 500, plus 5,000 power. Auto when this card attacks, draw a card, then add up to one card in your life to your hand. You awaken at 4 less life, and you draw 2 cards, flip over. Then activate main. It is the once per turn, draw a card, play up to 1 yellow skillless card with the energy cost of 1 from your drop area. Activate battle. When this card's in the battle, if there's a monster card in your combo area, draw 1 card. So pretty much you want to have a skillless, 1-drop skillless monster card in play. You want to swing, activate battle, combo it off, get your draw 1, and then do activate main, draw 1, and then play that skillless right back to the field from your drop. So next we're going to go into our unisons. It's a toss up between like the 1-drop Bagarmo and this one, but the Bagarmo seem like, unless you're playing U9 like exclusively, it kind of doesn't go in as much. So I decided to go with 4 of the anniversary set, the Son Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr.'s Saiyan Scions. A lot of times I'll just play turn 1, I'll just play it for 1 energy, -1, kill unison, just play 2 skillless. And then I have another one in hand or something like that. Next time I just play it and I'll plus them all up. Then next we have the 3-drop Son Goku Forever in our memories. It's a nice to have if you draw it because it makes everything skillless on the board, 5 or less, with its permanent. And then also, since you already have skillless hopefully on the board, they're going to get a plus 5k boost. So they're going to be 15ks. And then if you have Saiyan Scions prior, you can plus on Saiyan Scions, swing the Saiyan Scions, and then they're 15k as well. And then you play this on top of that, and then they're 20ks for the turn. And then I also do is activate main +0 to play up 2 yellow skills cards from my drop area. A lot of times I combo off just to get that off so I can have something to play. I don't use a -2 too much. It just depends on if I'm doing something like Broly or something aggro, like Dark Broly, something like that, or Red Broly. Alright, next one go into our skillless engine. So I'm still kind of playing around with it, because I think a card in here evolves off of Gohan and or Higher Dragon. So we're playing 4 Higher Dragon. We are playing 4 Son Gohan. And then we're going to play another Son Gohan. So draft box, set 11 Son Gohan and a draft box 1 Gohan. And we're going to play a 1-drop Khalifa. So in this deck, I don't want that tech where you can evolve on a Khalifa. I just play it just because it makes them think I have it. So kind of some mind games. But these are 1-drops you want to get out. And when you get a 1-drop out, you can play this card. It's a draft box card from, I think, draft box 1 or something like that, I think it was. And it is Pan, the Natural Fighter. So I played 4 of these. So this card is, it's a 5k in combo. And if you have a skillless battle card, you can choose 1. The chosen card gains blocker, but for duration of the turn, or if the chosen card has 10k power or less, it gets plus 5 power, plus 5,000 power and critical for the turn. So you play this on top of skillless, they're just swinging, and now that skillless becomes a 20k critical, just off 1 card. Alright, next, just a 1-of, because I don't know, I just feel like no one plays it, but I like it. It Trunks the Cunning. So it's a 1-drop auto. When you play this card, draw 1 card, then for the duration of the game, the turn player would use skill of a battle card or action card to switch energy to active mode. They can't switch energy active mode unless they choose 5 cards in a drop area and send them to the warp. So in this deck, we don't play any blue, so we're not resending energy. And for our decks that do, I play Sensu Bean or D Magic. It's going to make them pay and send cards to warp, so they can't do Sparking now. They can't have any drop plays, anything like that. So we got a 1 of. So this is the part we're kind of iffy on, the dragons. But we got 1 dragon from Draft Box, the new one. So 1 drop. When this card is KO'd, draw 1 card, then play up to 1 skillless battle card with the energy cost of 1 from the drop area. So 1 drop, higher dragon, a feated meeting, and activate main for 1 yellow. Choose up to 1 yellow Son Gohan Youth card with energy cost of 1 in your deck or hand, play it. Then shuffle it if you look through it. So another opportunity to get another skillless from your deck to your hand. Next, we're going to play 3 of the tournament promo card, the Son Gohan and Higher Dragon Best Buddies. So it's a unique auto. When this card is played, add up to 2 yellow skillless battle cards with the energy cost of 1 and different card names from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Activate main for 1 yellow. If your leader card is yellow and you choose 1 yellow skillless battle card in your cards and place them and it's on the drop area, play this card from your hand. So pretty much you have skills from board from previous turn or this turn. You tap a yellow, you play this card, and then you play this card, you get to add 2 more yellow skills battle cards, and it costs 1 different names from your deck to your hand. So you need to get skills out turn 1, turn 2. You're playing this card, getting 2 more out there, and just swarming with 1 drops. Now again, from Draft Box, we're playing 3 of the Higher Dragon, A Kind Friend auto for 1 yellow. So this card's pretty good. If you have 2 more energy and it's your opponent's turn, at the end of the battle, where this card using a combo from your hand, play up to 2 skills battle cards, energy cost of 1 from your deck or drop it and then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So this is good on defense because you're like, all right, so you have a big body on board. They do. You have 2 energy. Say you went. I guess you have to go first? Yeah. So you go first. Tap 1. Play this out. Play 2 more skillless on turn 3. And if you use them on board, it just makes havoc. So just swarm field with 1 drops. Next, we're gonna have the other dragon portion of it. You only have 1 of the 6 drop on Draft Box, the unique double strike. This is the one that's going to X evolve on a Gohan Youth or Higher Dragon with energy cost of 2 or less. And then when this card is removed from the battle, it's sent to the warp instead. So this is the unique double striker. Then we're playing 3 of the Son Gohan and Higher Dragon Flying High. This is a unique dual attacker. It has the same permanent where if it's removed, it goes to the warp instead. But this one's going to give all your skillless battle cards 5,000. This one gives, so all your 1-drop skillless battle cards 5,000 power for the, for the turn or permanent. So I guess turn and defense and offense. Activate main for 1 yellow. If you have 3 or more energy and choose 2 of your yellow skillless battle cards from the energy cost of 1 place from the drop area, you can place card from your hand. So again, we have a lot of cards that swarm field, that put cards on the field, 1 drops, that you just come next turn for 1 energy. Play this dual attacker, 25k dual attacker. And you just kind of go in from there. And then leader lets you bring more out, so it's almost continuous 1 drops coming in. Next, we're going to get in the super combo. I chose to play the Zamasu. I like wrestling cards. I think this deck draws enough, so I don't need any draw power. And I like the rest a card, rest a leader, rest a battle card. And then I go ahead and I tap a yellow to play another blocker, the Bojack blocker, where they have to mill a card, and this is guy's going to rest a battle card. So potentially you could rest leader, tap yellow, play Bojack, rest a battle card, and now he's a blocker, and they have to mill a card as well. So it's a 20k blocker, which isn't bad, so it adds a little more defense. Now, just what I wanted to add, just because, I do like wrestling cards. I like Universe 9. So I chose to play 2 universe line symbol. So it's gonna let me draw 2 cards, but I'm mainly doing it to search my deck to play a U9 2 or less. So I got 2 of these. I'm looking for Chappelle. Yeah, 3 of them. We're looking for the Basil. So I think I'm gonna swap and play 2 Basil and 2 Chappelle, because Basil lets you draw a card and it's plus 19k if they have 5 or more cards in rest mode. And the Chappelle says when your opponent attacks, you have to tap energy. So it makes them pretty much tap out, so they have no negates to play with. And then you kind of just go from there on defense. Next, we're going to have our extra cards. We'll go with our negates. Go with 2 Flying Nimbus and 2 Time Magic. So I like these negates because people go wide, so Nimbus is pretty good, and Time Magic is just for people who have dual attack, stuff like that, triple attack, so it kind of stops them in place. And you can spark with it if they're trying to not awaken you as quickly. Actually, you play 3 Nimbus, not 2, 3 Nimbus. Extra cards as well, we have Release from Evil and Vegeta's Final Flash. I like Release from Evil because it's a free play, where Vegeta's Final Flash pretty much does the same thing, but gives you a plus 15k boost. So you kind of like pick which one is better. You either pay 1, get plus 15k for the battle, and this card negates all skills, or you can free play Release from Evil, and the attack goes through, but it negates like double attack or negates auto, stuff like that, where they minus something like that. So it negates it for the turn, and this one can't switch into active mode, so that's good too. So it negates that dual attack as well. Lastly, we're going to play the SCR, the 7-drop Shenron, negative energy, incarcerate. So it's a deflect and blocker, so he's going to stay on the field, and he can't be moved by skills. So you guys know I love playing the Majin Buu deck, so I like these cards that have can't be moved by skills. This card says you can reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each card that costs an energy cost of 1. So he comes off for a specified cost of 1. So if I have 6 cards with energy cost of 1 in my drop, he's a 1 cost. And we already played, I think it was 13 skillless cards, 1 drops. So it's extra cards, the Time Magics, the Basil. So I'm almost looking at least 20 cards that can drop his cost down from 7 to 1. And his auto's good because he's a blocker. So auto, when you activate this card's skill, blocker skill, switch this card to active mode and it gets -5 power for the turn. So it's a 35, 30, 25, 20. So you can block a couple attacks with it, and you have a hand as well. So it's not bad either. Alright everyone, so that completes our Gohan deck. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to probably test it tonight and see how this works and see some numbers. But don't forget, like and subscribe, and I can't wait to bring you guys some more content because I just love playing this game. Alright.
Make sure to comment whatever you would like to see in the future, any deck profiles and any type of matchups you would like to see. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.